Hey everybody, it's Julianne from Cary Quilting Company in Cary, North Carolina. Today is the last day of 2024. So I wanted to take this time to share with you some of our upcoming classes because it's always good to learn a new thing in a new year. So these are the classes that are happening in the shop within the next month, and we have samples for most of them. So this is the stained glass quilt class with Debbie that's going to be starting on the 4th, which I believe is Saturday. Yep. And you do this with a layer cake and some black fabric and then a border. So that's a really fun class, very improvisational. You get to kind of do your own thing with the cutting and slicing, which is really fun. And then also on the 4th, we have the Laura Heine Teeny Tiny Collage Club, which this is the sample for right here with Lynn. So Lynn is a Laura Heine certified collage quilt teacher, and she will walk you through how to create these. And the club is designed for people that may have already started something and need a little help to figure out what goes next, or to just kind of dip your toes into the world of collage quilts. On the 5th, we've got this one over here. This is Beyond Beginning Quilting with Nora. So if you've taken beginning quilting or consider yourself a beginner quilter, this might be a great next class for you. You're going to do some curves. You're going to obviously set it on point. You're going to have some applique in there and some paper piecing. So a great second class. And then over here is the first class, the beginning quilting class, is both of these blue and green pieces. So you can make them long, you can make them square. There are lots of options with that class with Marnette. So if you're a brand new beginner, that one also starts on the 6th. Marnette also runs a class that we don't have a picture for called Getting Over Your Hangups. So a lot of times people may start a project, end up hitting a snag or not knowing what color to use or making a mistake. And her Hangups class is really popular for kind of crowdsourcing some ideas on how to move forward and getting over those hurdles so that you can get back to the project you've started and then thrown into the closet. Next up is Winter Camp with Kim. So these are both samples of the same pattern. Winter Camp meets 4 times and the camp is only $25. So if you're interested in creating this quilt, you can do a wall hanging or a quilt. You can do 6-inch, 9-inch, or 12-inch blocks, but Kim will help walk you through the pattern and help you with any snags that you might hit along the way. This is more of a demo type camp, so you would not be bringing your sewing machines, but you would be celebrating your successes and asking questions along the way. Next up, we have a couple of technique classes. Paper piecing with Kim is here. So if you've always wanted to know about paper or foundation piecing, it's the best way to get pointy points. And so Kim is really, really great at foundation piecing. She's been teaching this class with us for years. And so that will be happening on the 10th. And then we have another new class called Fundamentals of Quilting for Beginners with Debbie, which I don't think we have any samples for because it's really fundamentals for quilters. So it's how to hold that rotary cutter, how to hold your ruler, how to cut appropriately, how to get that great 1/4-inch stitch. So if you're, again, new to quilting, or if you just want foundations, that might be a great place to start back to at the beginning of 25. We have Saturday night sewing with Sandy on the 11th. That's you just bring whatever you're working on from 5 to 9 and sit and have company. And again, if you have issues or problems or want ideas, that's a great place to get them. And then we have happy hour free motion quilting with Emma Jane, and that's going to be on the 14th. So this is just using your own sewing machine and learning how to create these awesome designs so that you can quilt your own quilts. And here is another sample that she brought in. So this is all things that you can do on your own domestic machine once you learn how. And that is on the 14th. Then we have Conquering Curved Piecing with Jen. All we have is a little picture for this one, but Jen is a master at curved piecing, and curved piecing is definitely something that scares a lot of quilters, me included until a few years ago. And Jen's going to give you all the tips you need to conquer curved piecing. Next up, we have fabric weaving with Nora. These are both fabric weaving examples, and you can actually get your hand down inside them. It's so neat. It's such a neat process. So you can fabric weave with Nora on the 17th of January. Then we have a lot of classes. We have free motion quilting with Kim on the 18th. So her samples are down here, similar to Emma Jane's, but Emma Jane's meets at night and this one meets midday. So you can learn how to do more free motion. And it's also sometimes good to take classes from different instructors because you get different perspectives and different ideas on patterns. On January 21st, we have another Laura Heine class. This is Laura Heine Teeny Tiny Collage with Lynn. And this will be an actual pattern that you choose and then create along with Lynn, and that starts on the 21st of January. Next up is the Archer quilt class with Jen. So this is an Archer quilt that I made. And then we also have one on the wall over there above the solids. But this is a really, really fun quilt. It's only two different blocks. You've got the blocks with the little lines in it, the arrows, and then you have the blocks with the curved piecing. And that, again, that's another way to try to check out what curved piecing is all about. The best thing about these curved piecing blocks is you make them big and then you cut them down. So you don't have to be perfect when you do your curved piecing. Next, that one's going to be on January 21st as well. Next, we have Quilting with a Walking Foot with Kim. So up here is our Quilting with the Walking Foot sample. Hopefully you can see that. The light's kind of strange. But that's, again, using your own home sewing machine. And, oh boy, and using a special foot to help you do really intricate designs. And I love, love, love my walking foot. I use it for almost everything except for applique when I'm sewing. So another reason to love your walking foot. So that's basically what's coming up within the next month. Obviously, you see we have a lot of other samples here. So I'll be sure to link to the classes page on our website so that you can explore the classes on your own. Unfortunately, most of our classes are only in person, not on Zoom. So this is really a video just for our local customers. But we hope that you all find something new to do in the new year. Challenge yourself, try a new technique, and we will see you back here from the shop next year. Actually, just Thursday, but also next year. Have a great New Year's. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you back here from the shop on Thursday. Bye.